All right, guys, what are we looking at? We've seen this before. This is just a simple Zycoy switch, and this is the V-Speak reserve pressure pump. Just two little simple devices, and they are part of my master scheme. So we're doing some gear tests today. I've got well, first of all, here's the 22 up on the blocks on the dining room table today because 16's in the maintenance hangar. We're getting wiring sorted out, gear in. As you can see, there is the air ram towers for the mains, sitting right there. Kind of weird the way they set up there with the hoses coming off the top, but it fits. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Well, it ain't broke, so we're gonna work it. So anyway, the question is, will this mad plan work? We don't know for how long, but we're gonna find out right now. So as I put my hand on the control dial, here we go. It slams them up there like really hard. It rocks the whole table. And then here I think there's a restrictor diaphragm you can do to make these come down a little slower, but honestly I don't care. But that's it. So up, down, and those bad boys slam down. If the gear door in the way, they're gonna be blown open. Those gears are coming down. So that's it, man. Look at that. Gear up. Gear down. Only thing I'm concerned about is this thing makes a lot of vibration. So where it sits in the airframe is gonna matter. Because I don't want this thing messing with my gyro. So it's not too bad, but there's a little bit of vibration that comes off of it. When I hold it, it's not like it's just shaking everywhere. So I think I'm gonna put some foam under it to isolate it and then nail it down. So this is where it's gonna set. So I built this new little bottom board in here. I'm gonna set it down there, and the switch I discussed earlier. The Zycoy will sit right here at the front of it. Air hoses will run in and connect right in here. But I am going to put some foam under it and isolate it. Try to reduce any vibration noise that'll be transmitted to the airframe. And I think it will, because when I switch it and I hold it, see if I can do this with one hand. Like if I hold it in my hand, it has a little torque on the input, but the vibration on it is fairly mild. It's fairly mild, so it's not really like crazy. But I mean, this is it. My whole air system is. Oh yeah, it will try to maintain pressure here and here. So it keeps its 90 pounds or whatever in this line. So I think there's a little bleed off right here at this connection. I'll wire tie that because I can hear a little bit of a little hissing maybe. Anyway, so it's gonna flash intermittently to keep that pressure, but it just keeps it in this line. There's no reserve pressure, it just makes what it makes. But I mean, again, more than enough for this. Of course, the down doesn't really take much pressure, it just locks it out. But so that's it, guys. That's the update. We're getting there, moving along. So next I'll test the nose gear, and then we'll go from there. Bye. As you can see, there is a nose gear. This is the original, same with the mains in terms of the strut, but it has been updated. I put in a JP retract and direct steering where it had a push. You originally had a push-pull right here, cables going to it. Got rid of that. I did some modding of the frame, had to cut the bulkhead open and put a carbon fiber support across there because we eliminated a big section of bulkhead right there. And so it's more open and it's stronger than ever. And as you can see, it works. There we go. There she goes. And pretty cool. I'm curious to see how it stands now with all the gear down. Here we go, guys. She's standing on her own legs and quite beautifully assembled there. Quite beautiful. After many, many years of sitting quietly in a hangar, I bet this thing hasn't sat on its own 3 wheels for at least a decade. So there it is, guys. We are getting closer every day. The excitement is building. So appreciate y'all watching. Hope you're enjoying. Happy New Year.